Hello, welcome to episode number 3 of the DeFi Stablecoin Experiment, where we've placed $1,000 in all of these platforms to find out which has the best interest rate over the course of the year. If you want to find out more, then please click in the link below to watch episode number 1. So before we check our wallets, let's have a look at CoinGecko and have a look at what's happening on the markets at the moment. We're currently at a market cap of 1.8 trillion at around 3.5% up, which is looking quite healthy indeed. Bitcoin has been hovering around just under $40,000, as you can see, and it'll be interesting to see if it could break $40,000 this week, and we're all waiting in anticipation to see that happen. However, I don't think it will. We're approaching the weekend. Usually there is a dip during the weekend because people trade a bit less during the weekend. So perhaps we'll have to wait a bit longer before it breaks that all-important 40,000 barrier. And just looking a bit closer at the other coins, so Ethereum is also doing quite healthy in the past 24 hours. It's up around 3.7%. I think all in all, Ethereum will do extremely well. If you were going to just buy two cryptocurrencies, I'd say Bitcoin and Ethereum are the ones that you should buy, and everyone should own these two cryptocurrencies. BNB, on the other hand, is doing extremely well. It's at 11.2% in the last 7 days. And BNB, I've had a think about this, and BNB used to be just an exchange coin. So you'd buy BNB just to save on the fees when you make a trade on their platform. However, it's evolved to become so much more at the moment. It's now got its own smart chain ecosystem. You can do so much more with BNB. You can stake BNB on their platform to gain extra coins, other coins, and farm other coins as well. So it's evolved into this monster, and I think BNB love to innovate in a way that's at a lightning speed as well. However, too fast, because now we're seeing hacks on BSC, on the actual chain itself. However, I think there's a lot more room to grow, in particular with BNB. A lot of people don't like BNB because they feel like the whole ecosystem is centralized, which could be. However, BNB do provide much cheaper fees when you want to access their decentralized system, and that's the reason why they've grown so quickly. So if we have a look at just 1 year ago, how much was BNB? Well, it was for one BNB, it used to cost $17. This is exactly 1 year ago, which is actually incredible, and it reached a high of around $672. So amazing gains for BNB, and I think I'm quite bullish on BNB in particular, and I think Ethereum could easily get to $10,000. I think Bitcoin could easily surpass at least $80,000, but we'll have to see. In other news, so we have Dogecoin. It's also doing extremely well in the last 7 days. So if you like your meme coins, then you should be happy if you have some Dogecoin. However, Coinbase have listed this on Coinbase Pro very recently, so that's why it's doing extremely well. And of course, anything that lists on Coinbase or Binance or one of these major exchanges usually has an influx in trade volume on any of these cryptocurrencies, and you can see and you can judge by this that it's done around 14% in the last 7 days. And other notables, everything looking quite healthy. There are some that have dipped very slightly, but all in all, I think I am quite bullish in the current market. We may see a slight dip during the weekend, but overall, I think I'm pretty bullish. So let's check Compound.finance and let's check our balances. So we have DAI. We're currently at $1,007.65 for this one, and also for USDC we have $1,001.61. If we have a look at our bonus at the top around here, we have $2.25. So not bad considering, and pretty consistent for what we're getting. So we're actually around 2.8% APY, and for USDC it's 2.06. So let's have a look at Aave, and in Aave it's quite strange because it seems to have gone down in value again. Maybe it's gone off the peg for both DAI and for both USDC. So for DAI we have $996.68 here, and for USDC we have $996.37. So we have gone down, I think, quite considerably. And if we have a look at our available rewards, then we have 2.28 Matic, which I think is around probably $3.80 perhaps. I'll do some calculations after. So let's check out Autofarm.network. As you can see, we have two liquidity pools that we've entered, and we have BUSD and USDT, and we've done $1,028.54, which is quite good, giving us a APY of around 14.5%. And we also have the bonus of $2.94. And if we check our other pool, which is BUSD to UST, we have $1,025.01 here, with an APY of around 26%, which is quite good for today, and $3 in terms of bonus. So pretty good so far. The rewards do seem better on this platform. However, I will be wary of using this platform because it is on the Binance Smart Chain, and previously in the last episode we did mention that BSC did have a few hacks on that network, so please don't go all in on these platforms. So let's check mstable.org. As you can see, the balance here, we have $1,006.97, and we're currently getting around 16.63% APY. Pretty consistent, I'd say, for mstable, and on the Polygon network, so the fees are very low. I'd say pretty good so far. We're on Anchor protocol, and we have $1,008.92 here, with an APY of around 17.95%, which is quite consistent if we compare it to last week, and it gives us around 49 cents per day. And what I like about this platform, it's very consistent in terms of its interest rate. It hasn't really moved. It's been around 17 to around 18% so far, which is quite good. And the transaction fees seem very low on this, so not bad. And now I'm going to do my calculations. So let's check out our calculations, and Autofarm and our liquidity pool of BUSD to USDT has shot up from position 6 all the way up to position 1 with a profit of $28.54. That gives us a daily average profit of around $1.50, and if we minus all those fees, then $25.76. Also, we get the auto bonus as well of $2.94. So if we add on that bonus and minus those fees, that gives us a grand total of $28.64, which is quite good indeed. And then in second place, which was in number 1 spot, was our liquidity pool of BUSD to UST, and that gave us a profit of around $24 in 19 days and a daily average profit of around $1.32, and a grand total including the bonus of $25.31. Notables: Anchor protocol. So this has been very consistent, and we're at last week's value was at $1,006.13. Today's value is $1,000.08 and 92 cents, profit of around $8.92, giving us a consistent average profit of around 47 cents. And it does state this on the website as well, that it will give around 47 to around 49%, because it's been hovering around 17 to around 18% APY. And if we have our grand total, it's $7.24. So that hasn't moved since last week, but everything else has gone down. So Aave has done quite badly in this week, because I think it's because the actual peg has come off slightly, especially for USDC and DAI. So the value is actually showing a lot lower, and it looks like we actually made a loss here of -$2.83 and then $3.32 as well. And notables, MStable is also quite consistent in comparison. It was at number 2, but it has gone down to number 4 position with a daily average profit of around 37%. And if we add everything up, including, there is no bonus for MStable unfortunately, but if we add in everything up and minus those fees, it's around $6.97, which is quite consistent, I think. So if we look towards the bottom, of course, Compound, DAI and USDC remain the same. Those fees that we got was just too high for us, so we're actually in deficit on these 2 particular coins. But I think over time, these values will still go up and down because of the peg of the stable coins themselves. However, I think over the long run, and I'm looking at it from a bird's eye perspective, I think over the long run we will make profits. So quite bullish on this experiment. I think we will gain profits over time. That's it for today's episode. Remember to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification to keep up to date with the channel and all the experiments that's going on. If you have any suggestions for other videos or experiments that I could do which are cryptocurrency related, then please write a comment below and I'll see what I can do. Stay safe. I'll see you next week. Bye bye.